Shantae, and welcome back to Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've been here before, welcome back as always. And if this is your first time tuning in with me, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you guys as well. Look, listen, today I have a really simple, easy peasy recipe. I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my green bean casserole. It's a tradition in my household for Thanksgiving. Hopefully the way I'm going to show you and how this is going to taste is going to become a tradition in your home for Thanksgiving as well. So it's very simple, very easy, straight to the point. Without further ado, let's shake something up. All right, so what I have here for my seasoning, I have a little salt, a little pepper, some red pepper flakes, well, the crushed red pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some complete seasoning, of course, some leaf oregano, some Italian seasoning, some bay leaves, some dill weed, black pepper, onion. You can use whatever onion you like. I have cut green bean. I have the frozen kind, 2 12-ounce bags. I have a stick of butter. I have some garlic, minced garlic. I have some cheese, some whipping cream, some milk, and some French's onions. So I'm going to kind of do this in a traditional way, but I'm kind of going to put my own little twist to it. Green bean casserole could be made in so many different ways. You can make it just straight up green beans in a casserole with, without any meat, just kind of sort of like a vegetarian style. Or you can add chicken to it nowadays. People add sausage, they add shrimp, honey. You can do whatever you want to do to this, but I'm going to try to show you the most simplest way, and you can turn it into whatever way you want to. Let me just show you guys how I do this. First, I'm gonna dice up me some onion. You can use, like I said, whatever type of onion you want. I had this in the refrigerator and I didn't want it to go bad. I have some yellow onion in there, white onion, but I wanted to use this purple onion, red onion, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna use half of this, and I'm just gonna chop this up. All right, I'm just going to turn this pot on right here. This is where I'm going to be making my sauce in it. But first, I want to start off and put a little oil in here. You can put Crisco, olive oil, butter, whatever you want. But I'm going to put some bacon grease, baby. Y'all know y'all got that bowl or cup in your house where you save your bacon drippings, honey. And I save all of my bacon drippings, honey. So that's about, give or take, 2.5 tablespoons, maybe, okay? So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to cook my onions in this first. So I'm going to let that oil get a little hot. I had a little water in there. I want to pop up a little bit. All right, y'all. So my bacon grease did heat up, and I dropped my chopped onions in here. I'm going to let them cook just a little bit, just a few minutes. And then I'm going to start making my sauce with the milk and the whipping cream. But in the meantime, I'm going to take my frozen green beans and I'm going to rinse them off. You can use whatever type of green bean you want. If you want to use fresh green beans, you can use the fresh green bean. You want to use canned green beans, you can use the canned green bean, honey. I just choose to use the frozen because I like them better. So use whatever kind of green bean. If you use canned green beans, just drain them off. It'll work out easier for you like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a cup of milk. I'm going to put a 1/2 cup heavy cream. Now, if you see that you need to add more milk because you're using more green beans, then do so. I'm using 2 of the 12-ounce frozen bag of green beans, which I may have to add a little bit more milk, but I'm not for sure. We'll just see. But you can always add milk and season as you go and so forth and so forth. So I'm going to let this cook up for a couple minutes. I'm going to let this heat all the way through first, and then I'm going to add my seasonings and my cheese last. All right, now that has come to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/2 stick of butter in it. It's my 1/2 stick of butter, and I'm going to add my seasonings. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt, maybe about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put some crushed red peppers, You do this. This is optional. If you wanted a little kick to it, then you can do it. If not, don't add it because it does have a little kick to it. But it's not spicy because y'all know I don't really like hot stuff. So you're going to add some garlic powder. And when you're adding this stuff, add as much as you like. If you don't like something, change it up. All this stuff is substitutable as far as seasonings goes. It's substitutable, honey. You can put whatever you like in your stuff, okay? So I'm going to put some onion powder. Yep, just because I got onions don't mean I ain't going to use onion powder. Use it again. I'm going to add a little bit of dill weed. All this stuff is probably about 2 tablespoons each. I got some basil leaves. Some Italian seasoning. Some leaf oregano. Of course, I got some complete. And I'm going to use about a tablespoon of this minced garlic. If you got fresh garlic, use it. I don't, so I'm going to use this. It really doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to give this a quick mix. Let that simmer on up. I'm going to try to let that incorporate for about 2 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm going to go over here to let me get my pan with my green beans. So I rinse my green beans. I'm just pouring them in here. Okay. Pour them in here just like so. Now, if you want to season this, you can, but I put enough seasonings in my broth that I don't really have to season this. I'm just going to pour it right on top of it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese. Add whatever kind of cheese you like. Some people put cheese in there. Some people don't. But I like cheese, so I'm going to put it in mine. And I'm going to put about maybe a half a cup, maybe a whole cup. I'm lying. Maybe a cup and a half, honey. Who cares? Who knows? Look, put as much cheese as you like, honey. Cup and a half, half a cup, whatever you think is good. Now look at that. Look at that, y'all. Don't that look so good? Ooh, that looks so good. And you just want this to just melt down. Just to the cheese melt. And you could taste it too, y'all. See if it got enough seasoning in it. You know if it got a little bit of overpowering seasoning, that's good because you're going to pour it right on top of these green beans. So that makes it good. And I already have my oven preheating on 350, and I'm not going to cover this at all. Look at that. Don't that look so good, y'all? That looks so good. Oh, y'all, I'm missing one thing. Oh, I'm so glad I thought about I'm missing one thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all, look what I'm missing. Cream of mushroom soup. Last thing. And you can add it in right at this point. I knew it was something I was forgetting. I'm always forgetting something, honey. But had I not put this in there, it wouldn't have made real difference. I mean, it'll taste different, and only if you used to eating it, you'll notice the difference. But if you're not used to it, then you wouldn't know the difference at all. If you had never had it or never tried, you wouldn't know the difference at all. Yep, and you could do this. I normally put my cream of mushroom soup in before I put my cheese in, but it's okay. As you can see, it all mixing in there together. It all mixing together. And you just want to just incorporate it. You ain't got to cook it. You don't have to do that. If you want to use cream of chicken too, you can use cream of chicken. You can use cream of celery. Whichever you choose to use, you can use it. And it don't have to heat all the way up. You just want to mix it in there real good. Just get it mixed. And then you want to go ahead and taste it. I mean, that's perfect, y'all. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. So I've turned the heat off. And its season is a little bit over seasoned because I didn't season the green beans. So I'm just going to pour this right on top. Hold on. That's kind of hot. A little bit. I'm going to pour this right on top of my green beans. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. It's going to go down in there. Just give it a little whirl around so it can seep all down in there. Seep all down in there. Look at that. Like I said, if y'all want to put sausage, chicken, shrimp, crab meat, honey, put whatever you want to put in there, honey. It's going to be good. Put it all in there. I'm gonna bake this for about 30 minutes. That's all it needs. I'm going to top it with my French fried onions. If you don't have French fried onions and you got some breadcrumbs, use breadcrumbs. You don't have to use the French fried onions. I just like to use the French fried onions. But you don't have to. But I'm going to use mine. This is the perfect bowl, perfect amount. It was just perfect. Okay. I'm going to open up my French's onions. Now, like I said, you don't have to use these. You can use whatever you want. If you don't want to use nothing at all, you just want to bake it and top it with some cheese, you can do that, honey. But trust me, these are good. Honey, this is ready. This is ready. I'm going to go ahead, stick this in the oven, which is already preheated on 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. I'll see you when we come out. All right, y'all. So my green bean casserole is ready. Look at that. Oh, my God. This thing smells so good. Oh, y'all. Smells so good. Look at it bubbling up. Oh, my goodness. I'm super excited, y'all. Y'all know I gotta let this cool down. I gotta let this thing cool down at least 20 minutes. I can't be dipping and dabbing in there. I know I be wanting to eat it hot. I be, but baby, I gotta let this cool down. Give me 20 minutes. Let it cool down a little bit, and I'm gonna show y'all how it tastes. All right, y'all. I done gave it a little time to cool down. I couldn't wait no longer. It's been like 15 minutes. Look at that. Look how juicy that looks. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You can smell it, honey. You can smell the garlic. Ooh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all, I can't wait to eat this. Ooh, cheese, everything. It just looks so juicy. All right, let me give this a try. Which I already know how it's gonna taste. Let me tell y'all. Y'all can make this, honey, with any kind of meat if you want to. You can make it just like this. You can use breadcrumbs, or you can use the French's onions if you would like. You can put you some sausage, chicken, honey, shrimp, some lamb, beef, whatever you want to put in it. It's yours, honey. And put whatever seasons you want in it too, because all of this stuff is substitutable, okay? Well, let me just say, y'all see it's still hot. Look at that. I'm going to try to come a little close and look at that. Look at that. Okay, y'all. Okay. Moment of silence. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Best green bean casserole I've ever had. It's seasoned perfect. It's seasoned so perfect, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna eat all this. Now, just imagine having some chicken in here. This a whole meal by itself. Y'all got to try this. Y'all got to make this and let me know how was it. Those crispy onions, they still crispy. The green beans taste so good and fresh, even though they were frozen. The milk, the cream, the cheese, the butter. Oh my goodness. And the crushed red peppers that I put in there, it just give it a hint of spiciness. It's not too spicy at all. Even though I put a little bit of black pepper in it as well, it's not too spicy at all. It just give it that little because I'm really not a spicy girl, but it works perfectly in there. Let me know if you guys try this. Hopefully when you do, you will enjoy like me and my family every year. If you decide to make this, please leave it in the comment section. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoy this video. If you have not done so already and you're watching, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Like the video. Please share it, share it, share it. I thank you guys so very much. Leave me a comment. Everybody, if you watch this video, just leave me a comment. I really, really appreciate it. I always like to go down in the comment section and read. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Until that next video, I love you guys. See you later. Bye.